David Wygant, 10 minutes of daily reality check coming at you on Friday. Happy weekend. Do you have anybody you know that just talks and talks and talks and talks and talks? They just talk and talk and talk. They're going to do this, and they're going to do this, and they're going to get this done by the middle of May, and they're going to get this done by June 1st, and then by July 1, they're going to be this, and by 2018, they're going to do this, and they talk and they talk and they talk and they talk and they talk. Fuck, it drives me nuts. First off, it makes me numb. It makes me numb when I hear somebody talk and talk and talk, and they don't listen. The most successful people in this world have ears. The most unsuccessful people in the world wear earbuds, and they just talk at you. I've met many people in my lifetime that talk. They tell me that they're going to reach these goals or do this, and man, they never get anything fucking accomplished at all. They engage you in conversations nonstop about helping them, and literally engage you in conversations of, man, I just need a little bit of help right now, and if I get this help right now, I'll be better. And then you just get suckered into their world of talking. Don't they get sick of listening to their bullshit? Because I get tired of fucking hearing it. I got a friend of mine, and she'll say over and over again how she's going to get this job and build this business. And man, she's been saying it for years. Years. I listen to her shit. And I keep looking at her and going, have you told the people that you're working for right now that you're going to be breaking away and building, your business different than theirs? Oh, no, wait till they see what I do. Man, I know somebody else who for years has been researching buying a house, waiting for the right moment. They talk about buying a house. They talk about renovating the house. I know somebody else who talks about traveling. They're going to travel the world over. They're going to do it. They're going to travel, and they're going to travel, and they're going to travel. They never do it. They never leave their home. Matter of fact, I don't think they even leave their hometown. Talkers drive me nuts. They drain my fucking energy. We live in a world now where there's so many experts, so many wonderful people out there in the world that literally will help you get to where you need to go. But yet people just continue to talk themselves to death. It's like they suffer from the worst verbal diarrhea ever imaginable. I can't handle it. I know people who talk usually make tons of excuses. There's always an excuse, and there's always a reason why they didn't get something done. The gym closed. They got there too late. Next week is the week that they're going to eat better. They didn't want to waste the food in the refrigerator, yet they're rich. Next year they're going to make more money. This month they're going to do this. Talk and talk. Man. Verbal diarrhea seems to be going around. There should be a sign for it. Warning, if you suffer from verbal diarrhea, please put some Pepto-Bismol over your mouth. I just can't fucking handle it. So the next time somebody talks at me and talks, I always tell them this from a wise friend of mine. He said, if somebody talks and continues to tell you how they're going to do things, and you just need to help them out a little bit more, listen one more time, give them another $100, because they're going to tell you that they're going to clean their act up and clean their life up, and they talk and talk and talk. The best thing to say to them is, it's not my problem. It's really not my problem at all. It's not my problem. It's not my problem that your life is the way it is. It's not my problem of the choices that you've made. It's not my problem that you don't have money. It's not my problem that you can't afford your rent. It's not my problem that you're overweight. And it's not my problem that you're not meeting people. You see, as a person who's been empathetic and a giver for my entire life, I listen to people's problems all day long. One of the greatest things about what I do as a coach is I give them a solution. And then they'll continue to talk about the same problem over and over again. I'll continue to give the same solution until either A, they listen, or B, I'll look at them and go, it's not my problem anymore. The question is, why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we continue to get stuck? Why do we continue to get stuck in this vortex and just talk ourselves? Do we make ourselves feel better? Does it feel better to talk ourselves up? Well, ask yourself that question in today's reality check. How many times have you talked yourself up? How many times have you talked so much? You just continue to talk and talk and talk, but yet you never seem to get the solution, but you feel better. And you even say to your friends afterwards, it's like this thing that says, good talk. You know, it's a good talk. It's a great talk. Fuck talk. Action is the only way to do it. Think about the things in your life that you are talking about nonstop, and then think about how you can change it to action. Because nobody wants to hear your shit anymore. Your friends don't want to hear you tomorrow on Saturday's brunch. They don't want to hear you talking about the same thing, about your relationship that's going wrong or the job that sucks. They would rather hear about the actions you're taking. And that's the key, and that's the reality, and that's what the reality check is all about today. Stop talking, start doing. Talk is cheap. Talk might make you feel better, and it might put the Band-Aid over the problem. But in reality, talk is cheap. Stop talking. Think about the things you're talking about and start doing. Just do it. Nike has it right. Just do it. If you want to go exercise, get your ass to the fucking gym and do it. If you want to lose weight, stop eating the shit you're eating. If you're in a bad relationship, start figuring out ways to make that relationship better and start with action. The only way we're ever successful in life is through action. If you're working and you have a client or two and the clients are not happy, listen to the clients. Stop talking, listen to what they have to say, and start taking action. The most successful people in life tend to be quiet. They don't talk, they do. Doers don't need to talk. Talkers always need to talk because talkers don't necessarily do. A doer will not talk. A doer might have one or two pep talks, and then a doer is going to go and do. But talkers feel the need to talk nonstop because they're too afraid to do so. What are you fucking afraid of right now? What are you afraid of, and why you continue to fear it? That's your reality today. I'm going to leave you that. As you take that into the weekend and you decide what you're going to do this weekend, don't even talk about doing it. We don't want to hear it anymore. As a collective whole, as a universe, we do not want to fucking hear you talking about what you're going to do one more time. I've heard it before. I've heard you're going to get to the gym. I've heard you're going to go do this. I've heard you're going to go lose weight. I've heard you're going to eat better. I've heard all that stuff many times before. I heard that you're going to build a business. I heard that you're going to get a better job. I've heard it before. So have all your friends. They've heard it over and over again, but none of them have the guts or the balls enough to look at you and tell you, hey, shut the fuck up. Because that's what a good friend would do. A good friend would look at you and tell you, shut the fuck up. You've been talking about this for so long. Why are you not doing it? I challenge all of you to do it this weekend. I challenge all of you to step outside the talk zone and do it. Can you do it? Are you able? Are you willing to step outside the talk zone and do it? That, my friend, is your reality check and your challenge today. Can you just do it? I'll be leaving you right now. Have a wonderful, silent weekend of doing it as you step outside the talk zone and get into the do zone. I'll see you on Monday.